Hi guys, so today we are going to move straight to um s- NumPy slicing. How do you slice? When we say slicing, we're talking about removing certain section out of arrays of list or arrays of elements. You want to move certain section. Maybe you want to move from the first position to the third position, or from the third position to the second to the last position. So you want to remove those elements and work on them. So that is called slicing. So slicing is just like a way of filtering. You want to filter certain section out of your whole array or out of the big picture. So we're going to look at slicing right now. Let me convert it to markdown so you see it now. So let me just call it NumPy array slicing. Sorry, NumPy array slicing. Okay, so we have sort of like this. Let me give it space like this. So let me just run it. See. So we have NumPy. Alright. So the first thing is to import your NumPy as NP. So NP. So I'm going to focus on first dimension, where it's one dimension and two dimensions, and just give you some brief intro to it. You know, everything we are doing, we are targeting AI like machine learning. So let me just proceed here now. So let me give you I believe by now, sorry, by now you should be familiar with this array. Let me just do even number. Sorry, it's a function, so even number. So let me have 2 4 6 8 10. Okay, so having this one now, let me save it as data. Let me save it as data 1 because it's one dimension. So let me just leave it like that. So if you want to slice, or let me even give it more values like 12, 14, 16. Okay, so let me just have several options like 0 1 2. So from our previous class we talked about indexing this with your position in the space, like your position in the array. Like the first position is 0, position 0, position 1, position 2. So that's indexing. We did that last week, last class. So you can refer to that video if you have missed what it is. So let's proceed. The slicing now. Now this slicing, what we are going to do is, first of all, if you want to slice, I may not use print function, but let me just say, okay, data 1. So I want to, so if you are slicing now, it's the same like list, the list you did in Python, like it's the same. You can go through list and Python list. Now I want to slice the first. Let's say I want to take between the first and the third, which is position 0. Column means range between position 0 and position. If I say position 3, it's going to take the first position, the second position, the third, which is position 3 will not be there. So it's going to take position 0, 1, 2. Do not take the third one. You understand what I'm saying? So let's print it as C now. So it's going to take position 1, position 0, 1, 2, but not 3. 3 will not be there. You understand? The last one, 3 will not be there. So that's what it takes. That's how Python generally works. So what if you want to say, okay, let me take between position, let me take the third position. Third position is 0, 1, 2, which is 2, index 2. Okay, so I want to start from the third position now, which is index 2, which is this one, to index look at 0 position, 1 position, position 2, position 3, position 4. So let me state I want to slice from 6 now. 6 is position what? It's 2. 0 1 2. So let me just say data 1 now. So if I want to take between 6, let's say I need between 6 and 12. So what will I do? 0 1 2. That means I need 2. This is 0 1 2 3 4 5. So between 2 and 6, but because 6 will not be involved. Okay, so you have it like this. You see now 6 8 12 like that. Now let me also take this one. So if you want to also do stuff like this, I want to take everything. It's more like the same thing we did in Python. You want to take everything, you can just do something like this column. Or let me just say I want to take between position 2 to the last one. Position 2 to the last one. So it will give me position 2. The second position, which is position 3, right? That is in the 0 1 2. So it's going to start from this 6 and move to the last. That is column. If you put column means to here. But if I do like this, what if I do like this? Let me just data 1. Okay. So let me do this one too. I want to start. This one means I want to start from the first one and end in the fifth one. That is, I want to, but the 5 will not be involved, which is 0 to 4. 0 to 4. So it's going to be the first one 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this one 5 will not be there. So it's going to stop in 10. From beginning. This one means from beginning to the fifth position. Why the fifth? That is to the fifth in position, but the fifth will not be there. This one is from second position to the last. This one's from beginning. So take note of that. So if I print it now, you see 12 will not be there, but 10 will be there. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 will not be there. Okay. The next one is this. If you don't put anything, just say data 1, then just put column. It means everything. Sorry, I'm not using that bracket, please. This, you see now. So it's going to print it. It's going to take everything. So that is what it's going to do. So that is what we are saying now. Now, what I say, if I say data 1, let me just say from beginning to the end, but I will jump 2 step. It's 2 step. So if you put another parameter, it means, sorry. Okay, let me just do this one. No, let me just take from the 0 position to the last. Let me take to the last, which is -1. -1 means the last. Then let me put column 2. That's step of 2. Step of 2. But the last will not be involved. So if you run it now, see. You see it's going to move to 6. It's going to jump 4. Making step of 2. And the last will not be there, which is 16. So I believe I have clarified for the one dimension. I'll just do a few things about. Let me do something like 2 dimensions now. So let me do this now. np.array 2 dimension. I know 2 dimension will look a little bit complex because, so let me have this one now. You know, 2 dimension is stuff like this. I take, let me just say 2, 4. Let me just take a simple array and 10. Let me not do too much big one. So, and the second stuff is let me just say 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. So, and everything, after everything, you close the entire bracket for the both arrays. Okay. Yeah. So I have stuff like this now. So if you have this, I want to just do some slicing now. Let me even run it. Let me save it as data 2. Let me save it as data 2. So if you run it now, of course, let's just be sure. So data 2. If you run data 2 now, you see that it's 2 dimension. So we are going to slice it now. Say data 2. So when we do like this, let me just do like this. You can say, okay, let's see what's going to give us 0 to 2. Let's see what's going to give us. So it's going to give us what is it giving us? It means that between what this first parameter is showing you is between the first row, and the that is position 1 in the row first. Position 1 in the row. You understand? That is, it's going to start from the beginning to the second position within the row. You know, this row 0 is row 1. Row 2 is not there, so it's going to stop in row 1. So it's going to pick everything in row 0 and row 1. You understand? And row 2 will not be there. Of course, we don't even have row 2 yet. So, but what if you do like this again? I put command now. So I want to focus on the column. Let me just say and take the second element. Second element is index. Take second element. The second element in the both now is let's say 0, 1. The second element is what 0 is 4 and 3. So let's look at what this is going to give me. Let me run it and see what it's going to give me. So, oh sorry, position. I made a mistake. So it's supposed to be 0, 1, 2. Sorry. So 2, and it's going to take 6 and 5. 6 and 5 as this the number 2. That is when you count from 0 now, 0, 1, 2. So it's going to be 6 and 5. Okay, so let's look at this one again. What does it mean? So I wish you guess. So let me just say, okay, pick only. This one means pick only, sorry, data 2. This one means pick only the row. You understand? Pick only the row. Pick only the row. That's what this one means. Only the row. You see now, the first row, the first row is position 0, so it takes that one. What if I do like this at the data 2? Pick the first row and then the number 2, that is whoever is 2, which is 0 1 2, and that is going to be 6. You understand? It's going to be 6. So data 2, you can play with it, so many options, so you have, okay, let me come to the second row now. The second row will be 1, and pick position, let me just say the one in that. If I write 5 now, or if I write 3, it's going to count from 0. So it's going to be the second row, number 1, second row, and whoever is in 3, 0 1 2 3 7, that should be 7. So let's check us. So that's 7. Okay, so I'm going to stop here right now. So just get used to it, play with it. It's quite very interesting. So I'm going to stop here right now, and then we'll move forward in the next class. Thank you and have a great day.